What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am here to do my 2022 NBA Playoffs Eastern and Western Conference Finals predictions. Now, we are down to the final four teams to see which two teams will advance to this year's NBA Finals. So I am extremely excited to do my Conference Finals predictions for you guys this year in the 2022 NBA Playoffs, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record in the Conference Semifinals was not bad. We went 2-2, so it wasn't a winning record, it wasn't a losing record, it was a 500 record. And our overall NBA player record on the channel this year is 8-4. So win or lose here, for the 6th year in a row, we will finish with a winning record in NBA playoff predictions on the channel. So it's a huge accomplishment to make it 6 years in a row this year, and we're aiming for number 7 next year. So over this video, we will cap off another great year of NBA playoff predictions on the channel and get a postseason winning record. Hopefully. Now, this is the first video of a combined 2 video day on the channel today, guys. So I hope you guys will be able to watch this video and all the fantastic videos we got on deck on the channel on this massive and monster month of May this year. And as always, show your support on the channel as always, guys, by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your NBA squads in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, big to go. And if you're a huge fan of the NBA like myself, and you're ready for this year's Eastern Conference and Western Conference Finals in the 2022 NBA Playoffs. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is... two. Woo woo! Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into my conference finals predictions. Let's start off with this year's Eastern Conference Finals between the Miami Heat, the number 1 seed in the East, facing the number 2 seed in the East, the Boston Celtics. Now, this is the 5th playoff meeting between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. The Heat lead the all-time series 3-1. Now, the Celtics' last victory over the Heat in the playoffs, you have to go all the way back to the 2010 Eastern Conference first round, and the Miami Heat have won the last 3 playoff meetings over the Celtics, dating back to 2011, 2012 in their last meeting, all the way back at the 2020 Eastern Conference Finals. Now, starting off with the Miami Heat first, they're coming off their conference semifinal series win over the Philadelphia 76ers. And let me just say something about the Sixers. Once again, they just cannot get past the conference semifinals. They are still winless there, and they still haven't made it to the conference finals since 2001. And I just got to say this right now. Doc Rivers is still there next season. Joel Embiid, you better listen. You better start thinking about your future, because if you're going to stay in Philadelphia, you have no guarantee of making it to the NBA Finals, because your team will just let you down. The management will let you down. They already did that by not going after Jimmy Butler and going after James Harden. That was the biggest mistake of their lives. And for me, Joel Embiid should have won the MVP this year. He was the best player in the NBA, and the fact that Nikola Jokic won it for the Denver Nuggets back-to-back this season is kind of shocking. I didn't expect him to win it, because the Denver Nuggets didn't do anything in the playoffs. At least the Sixers won a playoff game this year. Denver didn't. But if I was Joel Embiid, start thinking about your future, because if you want to stay in Philadelphia and just be a good player playing on a team that doesn't make it to the conference finals in over 20 plus years, or do you want to play for a team that can actually get you an NBA championship? But the Miami Heat got it done, and the Miami Heat are back in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since that magical year back in 2020 for them, and the Heat are looking to advance to the NBA Finals for the first time in 2 years. Now, you got to give Eric Spoelstra a hell of a lot of credit. This Miami Heat squad got it done in the playoffs, and now they're just 4 wins away from making it back to the NBA Finals. And we all remember that team in 2020 that lost to the Los Angeles Lakers. They did some amazing stuff, and this Heat squad this year is doing some good stuff as well, and they're looking to bring another title back to the city of Miami. Their side, you have the Boston Celtics coming off their conference semifinals Game 7 victory over the reigning NBA champions, the Milwaukee Bucks. So we are now guaranteed a new Eastern Conference champion and a new NBA champion. And let me just say something about the former NBA champs, the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks just ran into a better team this season, that is for sure. Even though they won the NBA title last year, this season they just ran into a much better Boston Celtics team. And I know Giannis will bring this Bucks team back, but the Celtics did get it done, and the Celtics are back in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in over 2 years. But history in the Eastern Conference Finals has not been kind to the Celtics, because here's an NBA playoffs dangerous fact. Since the Celtics' last trip to the NBA Finals over 12 years ago, the Celtics are winless in the Eastern Conference Finals. They are 0-4. So the Celtics are looking to end this long losing streak here in the conference finals Finals and advance to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2010. Now, this Celtics team, a team that knocked off the reigning NBA champions and the reigning Eastern Conference champions in Game 7 of the conference semifinals, really showed that they are the real deal. And with all the great players coming back for them, with Marcus Smart and Jason Tatum and that core, this Boston Celtics team is looking to bring another championship home to the city of Boston, because Boston sports usually wins championships. So coming from me in this year's Eastern Conference Finals to see who will advance to this year's NBA Finals, this is going to be a hell of a series in the Eastern Conference. I think this is going to be a fantastic Eastern Conference Finals. I can see the series going 6, maybe 7, but coming from me, I am going to go with the Boston Celtics to get it done and defeat the Miami Heat and advance to the NBA Finals for the first time in over 12 years. And now on to this year's Western Conference Finals between the surprising Dallas Mavericks facing the Golden State Warriors. Now, this is only the second playoff meeting between the Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors won the last meeting over the Mavericks back in the 2007 Western Conference first round. So these two have not met each other in the playoffs in a very long time. Now, starting off with the Mavericks, they're coming off their blowout victory on the road in the conference semifinal round, defeating and eliminating last year's Western Conference champions, the best team in the West, the Phoenix Suns. And let me just say something about the Phoenix Suns. The fact that they got blown out at home in a win-or-go-home situation, it was shocking. I did not expect Phoenix to just give up like that. They gave up on their fans. They gave up on the franchise. They gave up everything just to lose at home in Game 7 and get blown the fuck out. And I was just completely shocked. And the fact that a lot of people thought this was the team that was going to win the NBA championship, that they couldn't even beat the Dallas Mavericks at home in a Game 7 winner go home, and they scored like they were down like 30 points at halftime. It was like 74-29. It was absolutely embarrassing, and they should be absolutely ashamed of themselves, and they made their fan base look stupid. But the Dallas Mavericks did get it done. I will have to give credit to my good friend Jared Jablonski, who did pick the Dallas Mavericks to win that series, so shouts out to you, my friend. And the Mavericks are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since their last NBA title run back in 2011, and they are looking to advance to the NBA Finals for the first time in over 11 years. Now, you got to give the Dallas Mavericks and Jason Kidd a hell of a lot of credit. A lot of people didn't even see the Mavericks even making it this far into the playoffs. And Luka Doncic definitely showed up. He showed up in that Phoenix series. Jalen Brunson showed up in that Phoenix series. And that Game 7 performance by the Mavericks just showed that they are a very dangerous team, and they are looking to bring another title back to Dallas. Their side, you have the Golden State Warriors coming off their conference semifinal series win over the Memphis Grizzlies in 6 games. And let me just say something about the Grizzlies. Don't be surprised the Grizzlies make it back to the playoffs next year. I don't think they're going to be a play-in. They're not going to be a team that you do not want to be playing. I mean, Ja Morant didn't play in Game 6, but I'm telling you, next season, look out for the Memphis Grizzlies. But the Golden State Warriors got it done, and the Warriors are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2019. And history at the Western Conference Finals gives the Warriors a huge advantage, because here is a NBA playoffs dangerous fact. The Golden State Warriors are perfect in the Western Conference Finals. They are 5-0 all time. And the Warriors are looking to make it 6-0 all time in the Western Conference Finals and advance to the NBA Finals for the first time in 3 years. Now, if this was the Phoenix Suns versus the Golden State Warriors, this would have been the biggest Western Conference Finals in a long time in the NBA playoffs. But the Warriors, in my opinion, are still the team to beat, because they got it done against Memphis when a lot of people thought Memphis was going to win that series. This Warriors team is a dangerous team with a capital D, no pun intended. When you got Curry stepping up, you got Klay Thompson stepping up, you got Draymond, you got Jordan Poole. This Warriors team is bound and determined to get back to the NBA Finals and win another championship for Golden State. So coming from me in this year's Western Conference Finals to see who will advance to the NBA Finals, if this was the Phoenix Suns versus the Golden State Warriors, this series is going to go 6, maybe 7, but we're getting the Mavericks and the Warriors instead. I see this series going 5, maybe 6, but coming from me, Luka Doncic can do a lot, but I don't think he's going to stop this Warriors squad. There's just too many playoff experience weapons on this squad. So coming from me, I am going to go with Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steve Kerr, and the Golden State Warriors to get it done and defeat the Dallas Mavericks and advance to the NBA Finals for the first time in 3 years. So my potential NBA Finals matchup will be the Boston Celtics facing the Golden State Warriors. And those are my 2022 NBA playoffs, Eastern and Western Conference Finals predictions. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you see winning this year's Eastern Conference Finals between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics? And who do you see winning this year's Western Conference Finals between the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors? Let me know who you guys got and what is your potential NBA Finals matchup. For me, it's Celtics and Warriors, but let me know what you guys think. And as always, represent your NBA teams in the comments section. Even if they didn't make the playoffs this year or were eliminated in the playoffs, still represent your team. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to you, because comments and your opinions are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends, of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We're over 1,000 subscribers on the channel. Once again, thank you guys so very much. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you guys waiting for? If you're a fan of professional wrestling, when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, Ring of Honor Wrestling, and the WWE, and you're a fan of professional sports when it comes to the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball, the NFL, and college football, super kick that subscribe button, folks. It's free, and you become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys later today for my official 2022 Stanley Cup Playoffs Conference Semifinal predictions. Later days, guys, and peace.